and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening on Meditate Anytime series. And as we know, this week we are focusing on the qualities of well-being. So since we have springtime nearby, our theme this week is spring into well-being. So those of you who have been here before have experienced the many benefits of meditation and how meditation helps us to become more, actually to have the qualities of well-being more blossomed within us. So what I was trying to say is that these qualities kind of become a part of you, kind of like you can relate it to springtime, how the flowers bloom. So do these beautiful qualities within us, they bloom. And let's go ahead and introduce this evening session. We have beautiful musicians joining us throughout the week. And today we have Ben Blythe joining us from Florida. He has been meditating for many years, and he's also a wonderful musician. So I'd like to introduce you all to Ben Blythe. So Ben, welcome to the program. Please, if you could introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit more about the music that you'll be playing for us tonight.
Sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, thank you, Ben. We can hear you.
Yeah, I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga since '97, and during that, on the journey that we're all on, you see a lot of different changes, and I think it becomes a subtler appreciation towards music, towards vibrations, towards art in that respect. And the things that I enjoyed when I first came to Sahaja Yoga have changed greatly since I've been practicing. You develop an appreciation for classical music, Western classical, Indian classical, and every different culture has different types of music that is related to the nature, and especially in Indian classical music, it's based on the ragas, and it's a very deep origin with that music. The music that you'll be hearing tonight that are original songs that I've composed, and it's an appreciation of music in the way that I've interpreted myself as a Westerner, experiencing Sahaja Yoga and being thankful for the journey that we're all on, and hopefully helping us to maintain a state of meditation and silence this evening with the music.
Yes, thank you so much, Ben. That's so true. Music is just such a wonderful tool that we can use in our meditative practice. It really just helps bring us more towards our true selves within, and so many beautiful qualities that it awakens in us as well through this help of music and the nature as well. Thank you so much, Ben, for that introduction. So let's go ahead and just prepare ourselves to be in meditation. We can, before we begin, let us just take a look at a little bit of background about Sahaja Yoga meditation for those of you who are joining us for the first time. As you may have heard, the founder of Sahaja Yoga meditation, her name is Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, and that's the beautiful woman that you see in the red sari there. She founded Sahaja Yoga meditation in the year 1970, and Sri Mataji wanted to bring the benefits of meditation to each and every person on the earth, and whoever was seeking this knowledge, this self-knowledge about themselves and meditation, she gave this knowledge to all the seekers who wanted it. And Sri Mataji never charged money. She never charged a single penny for giving this knowledge of meditation. And therefore, it is all volunteer-driven meditation. It is not a business nor a career, but we really enjoy sharing this knowledge with others. And it is a simple human-to-human love without any expectation. So another reason that Sri Mataji never charged for this meditation is because she explained that this knowledge is something that we are all born with. It is within us. So we cannot pay for something that is our own birthright. And that is what the word sahaja actually means. The word sahaj means in the Sanskrit language that it is born with us. It is our birthright. And it also has another meaning, which means simple. So it is, again, a very simple, spontaneous, and easy meditation where you don't have to put in much effort at all. Actually, the more effortless you are, the better you would be able to be in that meditative state. So with that, as we know a little bit about the subtle system for those who have been here, what happens when we meditate? So we have this subtle system as human beings within us. We have the 7 energy centers, 3 channels, and an energy within us. So as you can see here in this chart, this is what our subtle system can look like if you imagine it. It is a system of energy centers, which are called as chakras in the Sanskrit language. And each of those chakras correlate to the beautiful qualities within each one of us human beings. And as Ben was describing, the qualities of creativity, that's a quality that we have in our second energy center there. The first one is at the base of our spine. The second one is just above that at the hip level. The third one around our navel. The fourth one at the heart. And then the fifth one here at the neck and shoulders area. The sixth one here. And then the 7th energy center here. So these qualities that are in us, that blossom within us, when we meditate in Sahaj Yoga, this energy, there's an energy system within us. And this energy is awakened within us with our seeking and with our asking for this knowledge. And when she is awakened, she rises through the center channel and emanates from the top of our head, and here integrates all the qualities of all these chakras within us. So that's just a brief little bit of an overview of our subtle system. So when we meditate again, our thoughts, what are the basics? What actually is that our thoughts from the past and the future fade away. And then we are in this present moment, in this present state where our mind effortlessly elevates into a state of quietness, where we don't have to put in effort nor force our mind to behave in a certain way. So with that information, now let us just go ahead and prepare ourselves for meditation. And I apologize, I did not introduce myself. My name is Roshni. I'm joining you from Florida this evening. And I've been meditating with Sahaj Yoga meditation for about 7 years now. And I am so tremendously grateful for the tremendous inner peace that I have gained from meditating on a regular basis. And I hope that you all will feel that peace as well tonight. So let's go ahead and just completely relax ourselves. If you're sitting on a chair, let's go ahead and place our feet flat on the ground. And if you're wearing shoes, it's a great idea to remove those shoes if you're able to, because it will give us a direct contact with the Mother Earth, and that really helps us in our meditation. And we will keep our hands open like this on our lap, both palms open. And throughout the meditation, we will keep our eyes closed. We'll try to keep our eyes closed so that we can avoid distractions from around. And we will be placing our right hand on the different energy centers on our left-hand side. And we will just say a few affirmations for each of those energy centers. So let's go ahead and begin by placing our right hand on our hearts on the left side. And here we can go ahead and slowly close our eyes. And I'll go ahead and guide you through each step. So if you need to look at the slide, you're welcome to. But if you want to go ahead and keep your eyes closed, you're welcome to do that. So let's just go ahead and take a deep breath. We'll breathe in slowly through our nose and then hold it there for a moment, and then slowly we can release very gently and very comfortably. And we will just feel ourselves just settling down and just getting into a state of relaxation. And here now, let us say to ourselves, we can say quietly to ourselves in our hearts, that I want to be connected to my true self. I want to be one with my spirit. I want to fill my heart with love, compassion, and joy. We will now bring our right hand to the lower portion of our abdomen on the left-hand side near the left hip area. This is the energy center within us for our self-knowledge and for our pure desire to know our true selves. This is also the center for our positive attention, positive growth, and our creativity. So here, with that pure desire from our hearts, let us ask for this self-knowledge. We can ask our own mothering energy within us. We can refer to her as our own mother, because she's a very nurturing and mothering energy. And Mother, please give me the knowledge about myself. I want a positive attention and a positive growth. Please remove all negative thoughts and ideas from my attention. Mother, please soothe my attention. We can now, whenever we are ready, bring our right hand back to our hearts. And here, let us say, Mother, please remove any fears, insecurities, or anxieties in me. Please let me trust myself and my own abilities. Let me be a confident person, a secure person. Mother, please help me to feel safe, protected, and loved. Whenever you feel ready, let us bring our right hand to our neck and shoulder area on the left-hand side. And here we can look to the right just to open up this area. This is the energy center where we need to be more kind to ourselves. So here, let us say, I am not this guilt. I do not condemn myself. I do not condemn myself. I am not this guilt, but I am pure self-esteem and self-respect. Feeling guilty is really an unproductive feeling. It just takes us into the past, which just doesn't help us in any way. It makes us feel bad about ourselves. And when we condemn ourselves, this energy center here goes out of balance. So again, let us say to ourselves, I want to respect myself and I want to respect others. Now, let us bring our right hand to our forehead. We can gently just rest our head on our hand here. This is the energy center where our quality of forgiveness is there. That is a very important quality in our spiritual journey, and it really helps us ascend further to our meditation. So here, let us say, I forgive myself and I forgive everyone. So without thinking of anyone or any events, let us just say, I forgive myself and I forgive everyone. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. Let us now bring our right hand on the top of our head. The top of the head where it was a soft spot in our childhood when we were born. This is the fontanelle bone area. So with the center of our palm, with our fingers stretched upwards a bit, let us massage this fontanelle bone area with the center of our palm in a clockwise circle 7 times. 7 because of these 7 main energy centers within us. All the qualities integrate at this energy center above our head. So as we massage in a clockwise circle, we are moving our hand towards our right, so towards the right, back, left, and the front of our head. And here let us say, Mother, please establish my self-realization. Please help me to be in a state of meditation. please help me to be in a state of thoughtless awareness where I can enjoy the inner peace that is within me, the joy and the bliss that reside within me. Mother, please let me enjoy this silence within me. We can now relax our right hand. We can keep our eyes closed for just a moment with the attention at the top of the head. Let us just enjoy the silence. And as we continue to enjoy this inner peace, let us listen a short talk by the founder of Saj Yoga Meditation, where Sri Mataji explains more about the qualities of confidence and security within us. And after the talk, we'll enjoy a moment of silence and then listen the beautiful music that Ben will be playing for us.
So all these things are the quality of the spirit. It is not afraid of anyone. Why should you be afraid of anyone if you are one with God? Look at Christ. He had nothing to do with a prostitute. But when people started hitting her with a stone, he came up and he said, "Now, among you who has not committed any sin can throw a stone at me." Imagine the courage. The courage comes from the spirit, because he was spirit, so he could say such a thing. He was not a man compromising with his values. All right, if you want, we can have discotheque in the church. Or we can start a pub. Nowadays they are selling it for pubs. Let us compromise. Truth cannot compromise. It does not. Compassion is different from compromise. It cannot compromise. Truth stands on its own legs. So that's what happened when Christ said that. And that happens to you. You become a strong person. You become a person who is strong but does not try to oppress others. You do not try to destroy others. You do not want to hate anyone. But what you do is to stand up on your own, to stand up for the rights of others, to stand up for something great. Like we will say Abraham Lincoln, a person like him. Abraham Lincoln was a realized soul, and how he fought for the rights, how he talked about democracy. Today, let's compromise this, let's compromise that. Even if somebody is a Hitler, doesn't matter. As long as he's with us, all right, accept him. To have that strength, you have to be the spirit. So you become a very strong, compassionate person. Only a person who is strong can be compassionate. How can a weakling be a compassionate person, tell me? A tree which is strong can only give shelter to people. Or do you think a falling tree can shelter people? On the contrary, it will fall on the people. Our ideas are very, very confused about compassion. And when you become such a strong person, you see the truth before you. You know the truth, and you are no more afraid of anyone. And God looks after you, the best part of it. You just don't worry. God looks after you in every inch of the world.
Let us just close our eyes for a moment and just sit in silence in a meditative state. We can keep our attention at the top of the head, above our head. by Ben.
Jai Shri Mataji. This is first song is called Garden. Please hear the voice of the morning, softly whispering through the trees. No hands could ever create this, no man ever made himself be. This is the garden you've given, that only the children can see. Innocence, chastity, take me where no one ever wishes to leave. This next song is called The Beautiful Feeling of Thankfulness. Simple as the ground, right below our feet, busy in the clouds of thoughts we're chasing. We trip over the stones just to see our path. It is love that fills us, love that brings us back. I'm talking about you. Oh, my Lord, you do make a heart beautiful. I thank you for the flowers, and I thank you for the rain. I thank you for the color of my brother's skin. The hands all cracked and broken had the hands that hold your dream. The vision of the mother held in every seed beat. I'm talking about you. Oh, my Lord, you to make a beautiful you. I love, oh, my Lord. I need you in the daytime. Oh, and I need you in the night. Oh, you do. Oh, my Lord, you do make a beautiful you. Ooh, I love, oh, my Lord. Ooh, oh, my Lord. Ooh, oh, my Lord. We can see if we are feeling vibrations above the top of the head, bringing our right hand above our head about 5 or 6 inches. We can touch the top of our head with our finger and let our attention be in that place without any effort, without imagining, just our attention there. And we can leave it there as we bring our hand back to our lap. We'll bring our left hand above our head in the same way. We can leave our attention where our hand is as we bring our hand back to our lap and sit for another moment. We may or may not feel vibrations, but we hope you're feeling peaceful and more relaxed. And in time, the vibrations that we feel in meditation become clearer, and we're able to identify what's happening on a subtle level within our subtle system. as well as feel in music and art, and also with people in our businesses, in all our dealings. We're subtly able to detect vibrations, and we're able to understand that language so that we can go towards the more positive things in our life.
Thank you so much, Ben, for that beautiful, peaceful state. Really did not want to disturb that. It was so beautiful. The singing really just led us into more peace and more silence today. The songs were so beautiful. They're so connected to this theme that we have about spring into well-being, and it really felt like being in a garden when listening. Thank you so much again for those beautiful songs.
Thank you for having me.
And if anyone has any questions about the music that you heard, the singing that you heard tonight, please feel free to go ahead and let us know in the chat. And if anybody would like to share their experiences about this evening, if there's any vibrations that you were able to feel or anything at all, please go ahead and let us know in the chat. And there's also some links that are in the chat for you to check out some classes and WhatsApp group that you